Hey there, welcome. So in this explainer, we're going to cover the absolute basics of the Russian calendar. We'll go through the days, the months, and the one really key rule you need to know to talk about dates. So let's get started. We're going to keep this super fun and really straightforward. My whole goal here is for you to leave this feeling way more confident talking about the calendar in Russian. So, you ready to begin? All right, first up, the building blocks of any calendar, right? The 7 days of the week. Okay, let's go through these together. I'll say each day, then I'll pause for a couple of seconds, and I want you to try repeating it right after me. Ready? Monday is понедельник, Tuesday, вторник, Wednesday is среда, Thursday, четверг, Friday is пятница, Saturday, суббота, and Sunday is воскресенье. And hey, here's a fun little fact for you. Subota actually comes from the word Sabbath, and воскресенье is related to the word for resurrection. How cool is that? Amazing work. You just said all 7 days of the week in Russian. See? You're doing great. Now that you've got the days down, let's zoom out a bit and tackle the months and the seasons. We're going to do the exact same thing here. I say it, you repeat it. And what's great is you'll probably notice a lot of these sound pretty similar to English, which helps a ton. Let's go. Январь. Февраль. Март. Апрель. Май. Июнь. Июль. Август. Сентябрь. Октябрь. Ноябрь. And last one, декабрь. Excellent. You just named all 12 months. You're on a roll. And now to round it out, the 4 seasons. Repeat after me, you know the drill. Spring is весна, summer, лето, autumn is осень, and winter, зима. You've totally got this. Okay, so you've got all this new vocabulary. Now let's learn the really simple rule for putting it all together to actually make a date. So here's the one little trick. In English, we might say something like May 1. That's a cardinal number, like 1, 2, 3. But in Russian, you use what's called an ordinal number. Think of it like saying May 1st, 2nd, or 3rd. It's a small change, but it's super important. Let me show you what I mean with an example. Okay, listen closely to how this is pronounced. Первая мая. Go ahead, try saying that. It literally means the 1st of May, and that's how you say May 1st. That is the key rule you gotta remember. Okay, you've learned the words and you've learned the main rule. So you know what that means, right? It's time to put it all into practice with a few really common questions. This is your chance to shine. All right, here's the first question. I'm gonna say it nice and slow. Какой сегодня день? All right, here's the first question. I'm going to say it nice and slow. Какой сегодня день? If you guessed what day is today, you are absolutely right. Nailed it. And to answer, you just use one of the days of the week we just learned, like понедельник. Okay, let's try another one. Ready? Listen carefully. Какое сегодня число? What do you think that one is asking? That means, what's the date today? And yup, this is where you would use that special ordinal number rule we just talked about. Great job. We've got just one more to go. Now this is a fun one. Let's hear it. Когда твой день рождения? Think about it for a sec. What could that be asking? It means, when's your birthday? A super useful question to know how to ask and answer, right? And with that, you have officially finished our little practice round. Fantastic job. And just like that, that brings us to the end of our explainer. You have learned so much in such a short amount of time, and you should be really proud of your progress. I mean, think about it. You can now recognize and pronounce the days, the months, and the seasons. And you get the key rule for saying the date. That's a huge step forward, for real. Really, the big takeaway here is that with just a little bit of practice, you can totally master these basics. And to help you out, we actually have a calendar PDF you can download to keep reviewing everything. And hey, if you're ready for more, our next explainer is all about how to talk about hobbies. So to finish up, here's a thought. Which new word was your favorite to say today?